We have everything, and we're more lost than ever. You have more comfort than kings had 200 years ago. More information than scholars had access to in entire lifetimes. More connection than any generation in history. Yet you're anxious. You're distracted. You're empty. You scroll for hours but can't focus for 10 minutes. You have 1,000 friends online but feel completely alone. You chase success but don't know what success even means anymore. This isn't just you. This is everyone. This is the modern crisis. And 2,000 years ago, 3 men saw this coming. Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, Epictetus. They lived in a different world, but they understood something we forgot. External progress means nothing without internal strength. Today I'm going to show you how Stoicism, the philosophy that built emperors, can save you from the chaos of the modern world. This is not history. This is survival. The modern world is breaking you in 3 ways. Crisis 1. You can't control your emotions. Crisis 2. You can't control your attention. Crisis 3. You don't know what your life is for. Let me break these down. Crisis 1. Emotional chaos. Someone criticizes you online and you can't sleep. Your plans change and you collapse. You don't get what you want and you spiral for days. Your emotions control you. Every notification, every comment, every unexpected event pulls you in a different direction. You wake up anxious. You go to bed anxious. And in between, you're just reacting to messages, to opinions, to circumstances you can't control. This isn't living. This is being a puppet. The Stoics called this being a slave to externals. You give the outside world complete power over your internal state. And the result? You're exhausted. You're unstable. You're one bad day away from breaking. Crisis 2. Attention destruction. You can't focus anymore. You sit down to work, and within 5 minutes, you're checking your phone. You start a book, and your mind wanders. You have a conversation, and you're thinking about something else. Your attention has been hijacked. Algorithms have trained you to crave distraction. Every app, every notification, every endless scroll is designed to steal your focus. Seneca wrote, "We're tight-fisted with property and money, yet think too little of wasting time the one thing about which we should all be miserly." You waste hours every single day, not because you're lazy, because your attention has been weaponized against you. And without attention, you can't build anything. You can't learn. You can't grow. You can't create. You're just consuming, reacting, drifting. Crisis 3. The crisis of meaning. You don't know what your life is for. You chase goals that aren't yours. You live for weekends. You work jobs that feel meaningless. You buy things you don't need to impress people you don't like. And somewhere deep down, you know this isn't it. This isn't what you were made for. But you don't know what the alternative is. So you keep going through the motions, waiting for something to change, waiting for clarity that never comes. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. You have less time than you think, and you're spending it on things that don't matter." This is the modern crisis. Emotional chaos, attention destruction, meaninglessness, and Stoicism has the answers. The Stoics built a framework for exactly this. Not for comfort, for chaos, not for easy times, for hard times. And their framework comes down to 3 principles. Control, discipline, virtue. Principle 1, control what you can control. Ignore everything else. This is the foundation of Stoicism, the dichotomy of control. Epictetus said some things are up to us, and some things are not. What you can't control, other people's opinions, the economy, the past, the future, whether you're liked, whether you're successful, whether things go your way. What you can control, your thoughts, your actions, your response, your effort, your character. That's it. That's the list. And hey race, what changes everything? You stop trying to control what you can't. Someone insults you? You can't control that. But you can control whether it affects you. Your plans fall apart? You can't control that. But you can control how you adapt. You don't get what you want? You can't control that. But you can control what you do next. Marcus Aurelius ruled the Roman Empire during war-plagued betrayal. He couldn't control any of that, but he controlled his mind, and that made him unshakable. You waste so much energy trying to control the uncontrollable, worrying about things that haven't happened. stressing about things you can't change, reacting to things that don't matter. Starting today, you draw a line. On one side, what you can't control. On the other, what you can. You ignore the first side completely, and you pour all your energy into the second. This one shift ends emotional chaos, because you stop letting external events control your internal state. Principle 2. Discipline your attention like your life depends on it. Because it does. Seneca said people are frugal in guarding their personal property, but as soon as it comes to squandering time, they are most wasteful of the one thing in which it is right to be stingy. You protect your money. You protect your possessions, but you give away your attention for free. Every notification, every scroll, every distraction, you're giving away pieces of your life. The Stoics practiced attention discipline. They didn't have smartphones, but they had distractions. Noise, drama, gossip, chaos, and they built walls around their focus. Marcus Aurelius journaled every night, not for anyone else, for himself, to reflect, to process, to direct his mind. Epictetus taught his students to practice selective attention, to focus only on what was within their control. Seneca wrote about the importance of solitude, time alone with your thoughts, no input, no distractions, just clarity. If you want to save yourself in the modern world, you need to reclaim your attention. Delete the apps that steal your focus. Create space for deep work. Build routines that protect your mind. Your attention is your most valuable resource. The Stoics knew this. Now you do too. Principle 3. Live according to virtue, not pleasure. The Stoics didn't care about happiness. They cared about virtue. Virtue means living according to your highest values. Not what feels good. What is good? Courage, wisdom, justice, temperance. These are the 4 Stoic virtues. And they ask themselves, every day, am I living according to these? The modern world tells you to chase pleasure. Do what feels good. Follow your emotions. Live for the weekend. And the result? You're miserable. Because pleasure is temporary. Emotions are unstable. Feelings come and go. But virtue is permanent. Character is permanent. Who you are is permanent. Epictetus said, first say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. Decide who you are, then act like that person. Every single day, no matter how you feel. You want to be disciplined? Wake up early. Do the hard thing. Control your impulses. You want to be courageous? Face your fears. Have the hard conversations. Take the risks. You want to be wise? Read. Reflect. Learn from your mistakes. You want to be just? Treat people fairly. Keep your word. Do the right thing even when it's hard. This is how you build a meaningful life. Not by chasing pleasure, by building character. The Stoics understood something we forgot. A good life isn't a comfortable life. It's a virtuous life. So how do you actually apply this? 3 daily practices. 1 for each principle. Practice 1, the control audit. Every morning before you do anything else, ask yourself, what can I control today? Now what do I hope happens? Now what do I want? What can I actually control? Your effort, your attitude, your actions, your words. Write them down. Make them your focus. Then ask, what can I control today? Other people's reactions, unexpected events, outcomes. Write those down too. Then let them go completely. This 5-minute practice will change your entire day, because you'll stop wasting energy on things you can't control. Practice 2, the attention hour. Every day, you need 1 hour of protected attention. No phone, no distractions, no input, just you and one important thing. Deep work, reading, reflection, creation. The Stoics called this odium. Productive solitude. Marcus Aurelius had an empire to run. He still made time for this. You can too. Start with 30 minutes if an hour feels impossible. But make it non-negotiable. This is where you build your life. Everything else is just maintenance. Practice 3, the virtue check. Every night before you sleep, review your day. Ask yourself 3 questions. Where did I act with virtue today? What did I fail? What will I do differently tomorrow? The Stoics did this every single night. Not to beat themselves up, to improve. Seneca wrote, every day we should call ourselves to account. What bad habit have I cured today? What vice have I resisted? In what way am I better? This nightly review is how you build character. Not by being perfect, by being honest with yourself. You don't need to be great today. You just need to be 1% better than yesterday. These 3 practices: control, discipline, virtue, applied daily. This is how Stoicism saves you in the modern world. The modern world is designed to break you, to steal your attention, to control your emotions, to make you feel empty. But you have a choice. You can keep drifting, reacting, consuming, waiting for things to get better, or you can build yourself. Starting today, control what you can control. Discipline your attention. Live by your values. This is what the Stoics taught. Not because it was easy, because it worked. Marcus Aurelius faced la plague betrayal. He stayed unshaken. Seneca faced exile, false accusations, death. He stayed clear. Epictetus was beaten, crippled, enslaved. He stayed free. Not because their circumstances were good, because they mastered their minds. The same philosophy that saved them can save you. Not from the modern world, but from being destroyed by it. You have everything you need. You always did. You just forgot how to use it. Starting today, you remember. Control, discipline, virtue, 3 principles, 3 daily practices, 1 unshakable life. If you want more Stoic wisdom, subscribe. I post weekly videos on how to apply ancient philosophy to modern chaos. And if this resonated, comment below. Tell me which crisis hit you hardest. Emotional chaos, attention destruction, or meaninglessness. Now go apply this. Your life is waiting.